I'm Moataz Daoud. I'm the Global Medical Head for Dermatology and Rheumatology here at Sanofi.
Pierre Côte, Global Senior Director in Medical Affairs at Sanofi, based in Cambridge, Massachusetts. I've chosen the compass. I could not envision a better object to really define our project together. Not only it's showing us the path, but it's really some kind of even articulate with the pure essence of the project itself.
Everyone has a different idea of how we tackle stakeholder engagement. Maybe there's resources and tools scattered all across the company. But if you ask 3 different people, you might get 3 completely different answers. When I saw this, I realized that really the exercise we were on was to get everyone going the same way to the same destination, and a big part of that was creating the means to do that. We were looking to build a unifying tool and framework, not just for immunology, but Sanofi-wide, that would allow us to tackle stakeholder engagement in a very structured and methodical way. There are many different ways we tackle stakeholder, which varies from function to function and business to business. And in working with Alcimed, we were able to build a framework that underpinned a digital AI-powered tool that allows us to engage in a much more structured and strategic way. Oftentimes when we're engaging haphazardly with our expert community, it means we just don't move the needle as much. We're not as strategic. We're not building the next generation of opinion leaders, but all of that is meant to translate into better outcomes for patients.
What we realized at the start, throughout the journey and even at the end, was that although we had a North Star, we had an idea, we didn't know necessarily how to get there, neither how to really crack this. And so the true added value is that you jumped in completely and walked with us through that journey, which frankly, it was not a turnkey project at start. We needed a tremendous help on your hand to actually help craft that journey and exploration. And that's really was instrumental to the success.
This is kind of an unprecedented type of project. It was very complex. There are many vendors that understand what I do as medical, and many vendors that are really good with tools and technology. But this was a weird crossroads of both of those things coming together. And Alcimed was really able to kind of unlock our thinking, right? With this like limitless mindset and bridging the gap between this expertise within what we do functionally and also bringing in this novel digital component. Honestly, you guys have this get up and go energy. We're facing, what may seem on the face of it are unsolvable problems, and you really need this positive get up and go kind of attitude. So I think the Alcimed Explorers brought that in spades. I think this relentless pursuit of perfection was very much valued by the team. You exceeded my own expectations of what is possible, right? And I don't think I would have done that with any other partner. And you guys are funny, which I appreciate. Misery likes company. A lot of the things we're doing are very hard, and I really appreciated having a team that can meet all the challenges, not just in stride, but with a smile.
So something that I truly liked is that you didn't came with a pre-made solution baked in the corners and some kind of having us ideate in one side and then something, but here's the miracle basically out of the shelf solution. You really sat with us and co-create. After all of this actually tremendous work in such a span of time, I feel super energized by the elements. And I think it's time to actually probably go back for France Brazil here in Boston. I mean, this is a great game, so let's wrap up and let's go to the game.
All right, let's see.